Alright, today's episode on Tequila Forever Tequila. G4 Clásico. Check it out. This is a throwback. It's supposed to be a very special release for connoisseurs, collectors, and so on and so, and tequila lovers like me. Now, what makes this tequila special, it's supposed to be just a little bit different than the regular Blanco. So this is 90% of the regular classic Blanco and then 10% of fiber fermented. The agaves are 8 years old, so something similar to what they did with the XM, right? The XM mature. So the agaves are a lot sweeter, a lot more sugar. This is 50% spring water, and then the other half is rainwater. It's open air fermentation, copper stills, and then they're using the retro label. So it's like a homage to the origins of G4 when they first released it, I believe back in 2012. Of course, it's all mechanical Tahona crushed. Let's see, what was I gonna say about this tequila? So I believe only 2016 cases were made, so that's about 12,096 bottles. So it's extremely limited. So it's extremely limited, pretty rare. The prices on these bad boys, suggested retail price, I believe for the Blanco, 69, for the Repo 79, but I'm already seeing on the web, a lot of crazy prices. The Blanco is going about 100. The Repo, I've been seeing about 130 to 140. So there's definitely a markup. That's the only problem when it comes to like these special releases, is that a lot of the retail owners they're taking advantage. And it's unfortunate, but in case you didn't know, I thought I'd just let you guys know what's the suggested retail price on these bad boys. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Blanco. Get this bad boy cracked open, and then I took some pictures that of course I'm gonna be posting so you guys can see the full bottle and everything. So I believe this one came out, these came out, I think just a few days ago, 4 or 5 days ago or something like that. And, I've been patient waiting. Today is National Tequila Day, but I'm releasing this video tomorrow. All right, so let's do it. So I picked these up at Base Stop Liquors. They had a really good price there. It's worth the drive for me to stop by there. And you build a relationship, and when they have exclusive bottles, they'll hold them for you. They'll only sell them to people that are regular. So I thought I'd let you guys know, just in case. When I picked these up, I had no idea about these tequilas. They actually told me about it there, so I want to say thank you for that.
No problem.
So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a little swirl. Take a look at the oils around the glass. So anyways, I just remember, so what he told me was, I wouldn't drink them. I'm gonna probably save them, but I'm like, I've said it many times before, like, I ain't no collector, so these are for enjoying, so fuck it. Open them up, try them out. So I can see this is really thick, it's really oily, crystal clear, looks really nice in the glass. Let's see what we get on the nose. Okay, so definitely different than their regular Blanco. I think that 10% of the fibers is supposed to give it like a little bit more of a vegetal note on it. But this, so what I say, I do get some vegetal notes on this. There is a little bit of anise. I want to say it's also herbal. It is a little sweet. I pick up a little bit of mint, a little bit of spice. And there's like this little sweetness. There's like a sweetness, maybe. Let's see. I always want to say maybe like a little bit of like a very light vanilla, a little bit of cinnamon. And just so you know, of course, with all the G4 products, these are all additive free. So, you know, any of these aromas and flavors that when you pick them out, that I'm going to be picking up, it's all natural, you know. Yeah, it has a really nice smell. Like I said, it's herbal. It's a little minty, got a little bit of anise, a little light vanilla, vegetal notes. I want to say like some caramelized agave también. So it smells really nice, but it smells really good. I like the nose on this. All right, so that's the first sip of the day. I'm gonna let that settle in just a little bit. But I mean, it definitely packs a punch. I mean, as a flavor-wise, there's a lot of flavor. Wow. I want to say I'm picking up on the taste, like bright citrus. It's a little bit of brine. I do get those herbal notes in there, some spices. I want to say maybe like some cut grass, some fresh cut grass. I want to say maybe like a little bit of maybe like some kind of chili or pepper, you know, maybe like a jalapeno or something. You know, tons and tons of minerals. Yeah. No, this is good. This is really good. Definitely like this Blanco. I'm liking it. It's really good. Yeah. So I do like the notes on this. You know, like I said, a lot of herbal, vegetal notes, some citrus notes in there. Yeah, it's a really nice one. It's earthy, minerals. So I think this is a really good Blanco. Definitely different than the regular stuff. But it's good. I mean, I like it. There's a little sweetness there too. It's a really good one. So I'll move this out the way for now. We got a fresh cup. And a little bit about this one right here. So this is rested for 3 months in single-used American oak whiskey barrel, and then, excuse me, not for 3 months, so it's a split time, right? So a month and a half in a single-use American oak whiskey barrels, and then the other month and a half, what was it? It was in a single-use sherry wine cask, and I believe Felipe and El Pandillos calling this their finest reposado from G4 yet. You know, basically their best reposado yet, their best G4 reposado. So let's get this bad boy cracked open, and I've been really wanted to try this one here. You know, let's see, let's get this bad boy open. You know, if the master distiller, you know, if the man himself is saying, you know, this is their finest G4 reposado, I'm curious to what it tastes like. You know, try to maybe get an idea what his taste profile is like, what he likes. You know what I mean, something like that, and we'll see. Glass in there. All right, so let's take a look at the color in this. And this is, you know, like I said, rested for 3 months, and It's actually pretty dark, you know. I think I compared this to the Reposado when it was at the store, and the other one was really light, you know, like a straw yellow. This is more like a really dark gold. Not exaggerately dark, but it's pretty dark, you know, compared to a lot of their products. But it looks nice, you know. I definitely like this. So let's see. I'm excited. You know, I have tried a few tequilas that are you know, sherry cast, and I absolutely love it. You know, so I'm excited with this one. I've been waiting on this one, so let's do it. So before we do, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a little swirl too on the glass. So I'm taking a look at it here in a glass. It also looks really thick, really oily. It's barely starting to want to break down. All right. All right. So let me tell you that the Blanco shines through. You know, so that's definitely a plus. What I'm picking up on this tequila, still picking up those caramelized agave. I'm picking up some fruity notes. I say I get some grapes, apples, some tropical fruits. I still get a little bit of a hint of a whiskey-ish kind of aroma to it. I always want to say that it's a little bit of tobacco, and perhaps just like a little light pinch of smoke. Still very light herbal notes in there, or aromas. A little bit of thyme. It smells really nice. It smells really good. Definitely different. So let's go ahead and see what we get on the taste. All right, so the first thing I want to say to them on the mouthfeel, it is silky. You know, I'm gonna say it's a little bit thin, but that's all right. But it's silky. All right, so Reposado, you know, has some baking spices, a lot of nice sweet notes into this. Now picking up like, you know, some apples, there's a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of light vanilla, some grapes. Get a little bit of like cherry notes in there, some dried fruit. When I say there's also, let's see. Some berries. Pick up some pears in here, so definitely some fruity notes in here. I said a little bit of tobacco, a little light pinch of smoke, vanilla. It's definitely different. It's different, but it's actually really, really good. You know, I love the tropical fruits. I like the fruity notes that I'm picking up on this tequila. And so what I want to say with these two tequilas, I definitely recommend them. I think it's definitely a go. You know, it's unfortunate that a lot of places are jacking up the prices. You know, but when it comes down to saying, is it worth paying over the suggested retail price? I mean, I think it's a must try, you know, and I'm kind of person I hate to pay over suggested retail price. I definitely disagree with that, but this is extremely rare. A little bit difficult to find, so you know, as far as the product goes, I mean, I definitely recommend it. I think, you know, this is definitely a must-have. I think you guys would like it. I think you're definitely going to enjoy it. It's very unique. It's different than the other G4 products, so you know, I hate the fact that it's expensive, but you know what? I think you know, considering it's a very special limited release, I think it's still worth giving a shot. You know, to try it out. If you guys do pick it up, I mean, go ahead and put it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think. You know, let me know if you guys agree, disagree with the aromas, the flavors, with the product itself. I think I'm going with the 89 on the Blanco, and for the Reposado, I think with this one, I'm going with the 90. So I'm gonna go with the 90 with the Reposado and the 89 on the Blanco. Definitely recommend both. I think they're absolutely delicious. You're really good. You know, Felipe Camarena definitely has some amazing products. So hope you guys enjoy the review, and let me know what you guys think. So until next time, salud.